The title of my presentation is 10 Things We Messed Up in 2019. Didn't take time to work on the business. We've always heard this. You're either working in the business or on the business. I'm pretty sure everybody in the room falls a victim to this. When you're working in the business, you're writing contracts, you're doing deals, you're doing meetings, you're out, you're knocking, you're prospecting, you're marketing, all of that is on or in. It's in. All of that is in. You have to get out of the business so that you can work on the business. So you need to get out to blow up. You got to get the hell out of there. So a few things that I'm like even embarrassed to say it, because I would go on stage and talk about, man, these are the things that help us blow up. And in 2019, we didn't do this one time. Not once. Every quarter, we would take an executive retreat. Me, Oliver, Corey. And we would take 3-4 days. We would rent an Airbnb somewhere just beautiful, over something with a view like this, nice balcony, open area, and we would just sit there and have a hackathon for 3-4 days. We would make a list of all the things that were important, and we would sit together as a leadership team, and we would mastermind around what's working, what's not working, what do we need to roll out. And I'll tell you some of, if not all of, the best things we've ever done as a company for growth, for profitability. I can't think of one right now that didn't come outside of getting out of the office for 2, 3, 4 days and working on the business. And what really worked well for us is we would do it on the backside of events like this. We would go to a mastermind, we would go to Mike Ferry, we would go to Winter Circle, and instead of going home, we would just extend the trip for 2-3 days, and we would take the notes, we were feeling good, and we would start to work on the things that needed to be done, as opposed to saying, oh, I'm gonna do it when I get back. Are you actually really gonna do it when you get back? Shit, no you're not. You know why? Because the got-a-minute meetings will kill your business. They will. Hey Val, you got a minute? No, I don't have another minute. But what do you say? Yeah, come on in, have a seat. Am I the only one that deals with those got-a-minute meetings?
I've totally done that to you. I know, I'm like, well, I'm never going to do that.
No. You guys are my customers. It's very different. But I'm speaking like, for me, it's the staff. For you, it's your team members, right? It's your assistants, it's all these things like the got-a-minute meetings, and I classify the distraction in that fun term, but it's all the things like sometimes, maybe I'm the only one in the room that has to deal with this, but I legit will go 2-3 days without even taking my laptop out of my bag. I get to the office and it's like fireman hat on, put this fire out, got a minute meeting over here, got this meeting, got to go meet with Sauce, got to go meet with Oliver, got to go meet with Corey, he's going to one-speed me about something, and the next thing I know, it's 5-6 o'clock, I'm going home, come back the next day, same thing over. I legit will go 3 days without even turning on my freaking computer. Well, you're actually a part of my progress, so I'm not talking shit. But honestly, like if I didn't have an assistant, like Allison will legit like corner me and she's like, this shit needs to get handled right now. Like she'll follow me, like, what's the answer to this? So like, you got to lay yourself up, which we'll talk about. But the idea, and again, I'm saying this out loud, and I don't even know why we didn't start this again. 2 years ago, did I ever talk about the Pentagon, the office that we had? Yeah, so for us, actually we got rid of it right when Allison started, so that was what, maybe 2-3 years ago? So these get out of the office retreats were so critical for our success. We would not be where we are if it was not for getting out of the office. It was so good that we went and got another office, like maybe the size of like just from this pillar to this pillar, and it was just a conference room. It had art on the wall, we like art, it had a TV up, and it was a conference table and some chairs, and none of the staff knew the address. There was no phone number, nobody knew where it was the Pentagon. And when we were at the Pentagon, we were fucking making moves. And nobody could bug us. And it got to the point where like legit, like Oliver used it more than any of us. Like, he would just go there for a day or two a week, and he'd come back with progress. So you say to yourself, well, why would like that $1,000 a month? Like, well, that's a big thing. Like, why would 1,000? Are you kidding me? That's one deal. Tough. One deal gets you way further than taking the step backwards and getting the hell out of the business so you can work on that shit.